Welcome. Happy Thursday. I don't know what's going to happen tonight because I might chat some Gypsy Rose, but also Ash Trevino was arrested. And you know I love messy talk. Let me look. Is Ash Trevino streaming live now? I bet you she is. Let me try to find her. Is she streaming live? Or anybody in that world? I gotta go live with them. Oh, Carol C is streaming. We love Carol C. Alma is streaming. Tell Carol C I would love to go live with her if she wants to go live with me to discuss Ash Trevino. And we'll also do some Gypsy Rose, don't you worry. We can do both. Keish is waiting. I don't know if I confirmed the time with her, but okay. But can y'all go into Carol C's live and tell her I would love to go live with her? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Oops, sorry, I muted you by accident. I didn't get a chance to look at your stuff, but
we actually battled before.
Oh, right. You're the one yes.
A year ago, January was our battle.
Who's Alma? Sorry. Oh, Alma. Gotcha. Alma. Sorry. I was confused. All right.
Let's go.
So you are a Gypsy content creator, or you're just aware of her?
Yeah.
Triples for the first 30 seconds, y'all. I will follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Thank you, Miss Moore.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, you said glove.
Thank you, Monica.
Yeah, I'm an anti-Gypsy content creator.
Why do you call yourself that? Why would you say anti-Gypsy content creator?
Because I'm not pro-Gypsy.
But I don't know. That's just you're team truth per se.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, we could relabel. I'm good with that. Rebranding. Okay. It's been 2 years of this shit. So, I wanted to tell you, I've been doing this for 2 years. I don't know Gypsy personally, but I have had a lot of interactions with her. She's been on my panel.
She has?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know she did that.
Yeah, sorry, brain fart. So she came in under a person she went to church with, and then she oh my god, I don't know, I'm freezing up right now, but you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me calm down. My nerves are going. Perez. But she came up, and the person that came on the camera wasn't her. She was in the background, and then all of a sudden he was just insulting my looks. He was telling me I had a big nose, and
wait, is this some? So I've seen some of your comments. I interrupt. This is a conversation. This is not an interview, everybody. Okay.
Right.
If I was interviewing somebody, I would not interrupt. I'm not interviewing anybody. I'm just having a conversation. And when people have conversations in the real world, they interrupt. I just want to rewind for a second. I didn't know, is this something that she did or does do regularly? Thank you, Punk. Does she normally go on panels or go on other people's lives?
No, I think she just has it out for me.
Wait, so she knew you don't like her and she still went on your panel?
Yeah. Yeah, I asked her a pretty blank question.
When was this?
A couple months ago.
So fairly recently.
Yeah, she really doesn't like me.
And did she reveal anything?
I just asked her, when did she decide to unalive her mom for dick? And she said 10 years ago.
Wait, she answered that?
She said 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that she answered.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.
Interesting. I'm we'll be talking to Carol and Alma in a minute, okay, y'all? Is there drama in the Team Truth community, in the Truth Train community? Like,
Of course. Yes, this is her cosplaying as me.
really?
Yeah, that's me. She cosplayed as.
Oh my God. What would you say is like, is there an issue or something that within the Truth Train people disagree on about or like
Well,
what's the biggest issue like tearing apart Team Truth?
They say we invalidate her abuse.
No, within
They
the
say
community?
that our side invalidates the abuse that gypsies had.
Alleged abuse, right?
Alleged.
Thank you, Cowboy.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues. I mean, the medical, the videos that are out, like, just proves that our story isn't what it was told in the mainstream media. I mean, what you're discovering, I've been watching you for the last 2 days. Like, you're on it.
It's
Do you have
crazy.
pictures? I mean, I could. What do you want to talk about? You know, like,
there's so much.
I know.
Let's take a pause. We'll chat again. I want to get into let me thank some people. Hold on.
Okay.
Thank you occasionally, classy. I gotta thank you so much to Miss Moore, Pink Sands, occasionally classy, Monica, Trin, Holly, Suzanne, Jen, Just Sassy. I said what I said and more than enough. Appreciate you all. Let's chat again, but I need to get into some of this Ash Trevino thing. So
She got arrested. She got arrested.
I know. So I'll come circle back, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll talk soon.
All right.
Bye. All right. We will get back to Gypsy Land, okay? We will get back to Gypsy Land, but I got to get to Ash Trevino World first. Let's see here.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Perez.
Oh, Phil. Okay, you both know more than I. Fill me in. Hold on.
I think Carol knows more.
Let's do it in match mode because your boy's about getting the coins, as I'm sure you ladies are too. So I'm sure everybody watching your streams know what's going on, but for people that are just watching me now, I'll very briefly share what I've heard, and then you can fill in with more. But Ash Trevino, whom I've gone live with a couple of times, who at the end of 2024, she was huge on TikTok. Yeah. And then Hefa claims that she got her booted off of here. I don't know if that's the case or not.
Thank you so much, my love.
But I think she still pops up and she still goes live here. Does she?
She goes once she goes live, she starts getting reported, so that she gets bananas. Like, they'll automatically remove her account. Sometimes if they find it right away and they start reporting it, they'll remove it right away.
Wow. So where does she mainly go live from? Does she go live anywhere regularly?
She's been going live on Instagram, or she'll go live on Kick, but nobody really connects on Kick, so I think that's why she's been going to Instagram.
And she doesn't show her face on Kick either.
She doesn't show her face on Kick? Why not?
There's no filters.
There's no filters, so she
It's a jump scare.
I think I saw, I mean, it might have been fake, but she was using somebody else's account to go live here, right? Some guy, some barber or something?
Oh yeah,
No.
she was she went with her the one that doesn't claim her roommate.
Wait, she's got a room. God, I am so behind. Has a. She's wait.
So she moved in with a guy who says that's not his girl. It's their friends, and she basically pays whatever he needs. It's the one you probably see on the Tahoe.
Is when somebody calls him Uncle Fred?
Uncle
Fester. Uncle Fester. Wait, so they're not dating?
No, he says they're not. They're just friends.
but he pays for things?
She does.
She pays for things. For him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? What kind of things?
Well, she takes him out to dinners, and basically, she bought him a Versace watch. Um, anything he kind of wants.
Okay,
And
so
from his son too. She buys his son stuff too.
She
do the
just
sons
bought,
live with? Do the sons live with them?
yes,
One
so
son.
he has two kids. He has custody of one, which is the son, and she just bought the son $1,100 golf clubs.
Wait. Okay, okay. Oh my God! Wait. And what? She's got young daughters too. Are her daughters not living with her?
They're with her parents
That's him.
They're with her parents full time
full time.
by choice.
According to her, is because they can't be with her because it's a risk, but I don't think the guy wants the daughters with her in his house.
Thank you, April. So yes, we're talking about Ash Trevino. She, I went live with Hefa the other day, and it is interesting though. Like, even though she doesn't go live on here anymore, like she used to at the end of 2024, and was every day trending, people like I'm on Cameo. I was telling this to Hefa, and there's this thing where it's called the leaderboard, where you can see who gets booked the most on Cameo. She's consistently in the top 10 on Cameo, like people booking cameos from her. So she's still making a good amount of money, even though she's not on here. So she's doing all these other things. Wait, does she have a blue page now?
I know. I hope
No.
not.
No?
I hope
Oh my
not.
God, no.
And if she does, y'all don't send me that, please.
No.
Okay.
Keep it there.
So she's still known. And then yesterday night in Texas, she was arrested on, God, I hate that you have to censor yourself on here, but can you say the F word? FR on fraud charges.
Oh, fraud, yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can, I'm trying to behave. I'm on my best behavior.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So, but what's interesting is these are incidents that happened allegedly in 2019, but only now at the end of 2025. Oh, thank you, R4. Is she being, held accountable for that? And I'm guessing it has to do with TikTok, because she has people that hate her that are reporting her to everyone and everything for all of these reasons. And I made a video because at the time I made the video, I wasn't aware of her responding. But has she responded to this arrest?
Yes.
Yeah, she blames the haters.
Where did she respond? Okay, let me thank people. Hold on, let's thank some people.
Okay.
Let me thank you so much, candidly, Christy, occasionally classy, April Doan, Arevalo Staples, Alexandra, Down the Rabbit Hole, Yazvet, Busy Bee, Debbie, Light and Love, and everybody else. Appreciate y'all so much. Let me unmute. Let me make sure I'm following everybody that I'm supposed to. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Yes, I'm shameless. Oh, excuse me. Wait, so where did she comment? Where did you guys see this?
So she went live right after jail in Instagram, and basically,
And what did she say?
She said that they took her blood pressure via her finger, which is new to me. They booked her, and she paid her own bond,
Which was $30,000. I saw that.
It was reduced to 15K because they removed because it was two charges, one for Medicaid fraud and the other one of the conception. So the conception is 15,000. So she got bailed out with 1,500. And then she basically said that she doesn't know why, and that she was gonna get an attorney. And basically, she had so many haters that got her in jail.
I'm gonna make a prediction. She's gonna find some what's the term? Like some attention-seeking attorney who will represent her for free just for the clout.
Yeah.
He just posted on Snapchat that she was signing the paperwork to get with the lawyer. We did find out that the Medicaid was due to, so the charges are due to Medicaid fraud because in her SNAP back in 2019, she did apply for it. They asked her for verification in regards to who lived in the home.
I thought it had something to do with her old job because she used to work for a dentist, right?
That's
Correct.
what I thought too. But
I
no,
got the inside.
pro bono.
Can we get on ice? And so basically, she in February of this year, a caseworker updated her case, stating there was a fraud report received. And then in 2019, when they asked her, hey, we need proof of who lives in the home, she provided a letter, which could be the fraud letter they're saying, where her parents are saying that she was paying them rent. So in 2024, December 2024, she was still receiving food stamps. And then her Medicaid just ended.
She was making a lot of money then.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even worse,
yeah.
the Medicaid, I think this is what triggered as well, is that she's been having Medicaid for her daughters up until October of 2025. So
Just
she
2 months ago.
Yeah. It just ended and her daughters are currently uninsured for medical.
Yeah.
Let's put a pause on everything. And because you mentioned her daughters, I think one or maybe both of her daughters have TikTok accounts.
They do, but they're really not, like, I don't think people really know of them because they've been staying. They were getting bullied.
A lot of negative attention. Yeah.
Have the daughters, have they spoken about their mom publicly? Do they have a relationship with her? Do they like her? What do we know?
When she called them on Sunday trying to make us see that she talks to him. The girls were basically, what do you want? And then they hung up on her when she didn't, like, they only talked to her for interest, but she never has like a welcoming, like, hey mom or anything. They're always rude to her.
And what's her relationship like with her parents that are taking care of the kids?
Well, right now she said she was talking to her mom, but not long ago she had said that she had no relationship with her mom and that she wasn't giving them any money. And then people have been calling her out saying, why aren't you trying to help your parents? You know, because their house is really bad shape. And she said that that's not her responsibility. Basically, it should be her siblings as well because they work, but her kids.
They're taking care of your kids.
Yeah, but exactly. It's not her job.
Mm-mm.
And does she have like, because what's so interesting is that yesterday I was live with a bunch of people that follow Gypsy, that make content about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Yes. And even Gypsy Rose Blanchard has not just fans, but friends too. Does Ash Trevino have friends, like real friends that we know of?
I think right now her only friend is the guy she's talking to and the guy's cousin and the son because they need her. Other than that, she stopped talking to Santos, she stopped talking to Brie or anybody within that circle. They no longer
talk. Miss Gold girl, she doesn't talk to her?
Nobody.
They just use her for clout pretty much and then just drop her.
That Heffa girl they don't talk at all then, right, either. Oh, no. Woman, girl. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like it's not like they're the Chrisleys, you know? It's not like she's the Chrisleys who got 10 years for fraud and tax evasion and all of that. No. I don't think it's because, and I hate to burst anybody's bubble who was hoping she would do jail time, but the kind of crime that it is, it's not like she was defrauding people of millions of dollars. It's like low-level stuff. Let me thank some people. Oh, thank you, Rare Cargo. Let me thank some people. Thank you so much. R4N Dom Trick, Nicole on the treadmill, Big Coco, Rachel's View, Golden Muse, Queen Dobby, Warrior, Ms. Amy, Stalker Sarah. Oh my God, we have an icon in the house. I just followed you, Stalker Sarah.
Make sure you're exercising that finger.
All right, let's do one more, and then I'll get back to Gypsy Rose Land. So,
yeah, because I know about the Gypsy Rose stuff too.
Okay.
I'm tripping
That's
out.
her expertise.
Well, I have a lot of those people that want to go live with me. So I'm like, all right, I'll get back to it. I'm curious. The guy that lives with her, does he have social media
Yes, he had an account that hit 60,000 followers, but he
on
ended up
here?
she ended up getting him bananas because she was basically wishing people's mom to go to be unalived and stuff. So he ended up losing his account. He created one, but it didn't grow, and now he's trying to grow and get people to follow him on Snap.
Triples, y'all. I'll follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Your support goes 3 times as far during triples. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why, if they're not dating, why be so public with? I mean, I guess I don't know.
Well, she claims him as her man. Like she's living there, she claims. But in the state of Texas, if you tell them, "Hey, that's my girl. She's living with me," legally, they're in like in a legal relationship.
Wait a
Like,
minute. Somebody said they have a YouTube together.
yeah, they don't post on there.
Thank you, honey. Oh my God, I just was reminded of that crazy. Wait, do either of you have any updates on? Remember when was it? Those 2 guys that were part of her crew, who one of them pew-pewed somebody.
Oh, the team of security.
Are there any updates on that?
They're still in jail. I think they have.
They're still in jail?
Well, one of them.
One
One
of
of
them.
them has a private lawyer. Yeah, and he got out on bond. The other one, the Russian one, he's still in jail. Thank you, Lenny.
Yes, Guzman and some other guy. Yes.
Marco. Yeah, Marco's still in there. Guzman's the one that her mom has money. His mom has money, so she got him a private lawyer.
Interesting. And
and then DeCane too. DeCane's the one that got arrested for CSAM.
Ash's mom.
DeCane? I don't even know if I know him.
He looks like a little kid, and he has like the hair.
Why, Yuri?
So both of you, I would ask, like, I remember in December of 2024, Ash Trevino really was massive. Is there an equivalent for December of 2025? Is there somebody who's like that this year that she was last year at this time?
I don't think so.
Not in that level, because they tend to hide a little bit more. Because you have like Linwood, she's just like Ash Trevino. You have another girl named Brittany, she's just like Ash Trevino. But I don't think Gabby Jacobson, she got really big on here because of that. Gabby Jacobson is another one. Stephanie Jenkins, so the resilient.
Oh yes, I know them. The resilient Jenkins. Wait, Gabby what? Gabby what?
Gabby Jacobson.
Okay, I'm taking notes. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, honey. Because I love the messiness. I like going live with all the messy people. Maybe I'm gonna be the new Ash Trevino. I'm back, y'all.
No, I would probably say Stephanie Jenkins, because that is kind of blowing up.
Does she go live on here?
Every once in a while, when she wants to scam, try and make people feel bad for her, yes. But right now, yeah, not telling Perez about Resilient Jenkins, yeah.
No, I know of them. They got evicted from their home. I'm a familiar. I'm aware. I'm in the know.
Yeah, so they're still in the shelter with their kids.
They're in a shelter?
It's been a year almost, and they're still in the shelter.
For a year?
For a year.
I thought that's supposed to be like temporary.
And so she says, I make a lot of money. I make more money than you guys. And then next week she'll be like, oh no, I don't have, like, how are my kids going to have a good Christmas? We're still in the shelter. It just goes back and forth. They're just super messy. And recently they kind of did go viral a little bit again, because their baby, the youngest one, I think she's 7 to 10 months old, had like 3 seizures within a week.
Back to Ash Trevino. I do think actually that this arrest could be the beginning of a lot more drama for her, because if you're telling me that her daughters were on Medicaid or Medicare, which, you know, were on government insurance until just 2 months ago, that leads me to believe that she probably wasn't reporting her finances to the government as well as she should be.
Yeah.
The IRS is going to come knocking on Ash Trevino's door, and that's going to be a real problem for her.
Because she made a lot of money last year. Like,
Yes.
a stupid amount of money.
Yeah. All right, let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to Honey Floor. Appreciate you. Thank you, Casey May. Thank you, Missy Cat. Thank you, Gam Gam. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Big Coco. Thank you, Golden Muse. Thank you, Yazvet. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, everybody else. Well, it was so good to see both of you.
Good to see you too. Let me know if you want to talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, because I'm all over that right now. Those tapes are wild.
All right, I will. All right, we'll talk soon.
Thank you for speaking out.
Thank you for
speaking out about her.
Of course. Bye. Hefazon. Let me make sure I'm following everybody. I said I would. Hold on. Honey Floor, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. Casey May, I just followed you. Is this? Oh, all right. Do you guys know Nicole on the treadmill? Is she a known gypsy person? Hold on a sec. Let me make sure. Missy Cat, I just followed you. Gam Gam, I just followed you. Okay, I got it. Okay, so we'll do this in battle style.
Yep, absolutely. I'm a battler, so I mean I don't have any smoke right now, but who cares?
So you make content about Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Yes, I do. My main account has been hacked, so unfortunately, that's all right. I'll get it back. But yeah, I have been at it for 2 years. I was on a podcast or every other night show called Sir Morbid X, where thank you guys so much, where we talked Gypsy. We talked Gypsy every night. Ken called in, his mother, her mother-in-law, or
and Ken called in?
Yeah, Ken was on my live last week.
Last week?
Before.
Wait, I'm trying. Okay, so he knows that you're not pro Gypsy. Thank you, everybody. I will follow you all. Anybody who sends 1,000 or more. Why would he? Well, what did he have to say?
Well,
did you ask him some questions?
Yes. Well, the main question thank you guys. The main question that people had were, because this was during it's like there's something new every day with Gypsy, that she's like an endless well. Thank you guys.
Is there really that often?
Yes. Now, especially with these new FOIA videos coming out. I mean, I'm watching the new ones right now. There's still more. They just keep coming. But so the thing was about the baby, and the baby pictures being released. And
I heard that they were allegedly leaked by her stepmother.
They were. To my friend Case, who's also a Truth Train creator on YouTube mostly. And so that was the big thing. So I think Ken came in to my live, and it wasn't just me. There's other people who are also on the Truth Train that, were there, and they were asking him questions, and Gypsy really courts. She was at this time too. She was some dude, who was apparently dangerous, or who was communicating with her that people were afraid of. He was still communicating with her, and they're like, oh, he's harmless. And they're like, but Christy called him dangerous. I mean, this is the thing. It's like they're not going to show the baby's picture, but she tags where they are. She shows where she is alone with the baby, like at Walmart or at a church function.
But not in real time. She's not tagging them herself in real time.
Kind of. But, if she goes to Walmart several times a week. So
she tags the people. People know exactly where she lives.
Oh yeah,
that's creepy.
Yeah, she tells people. You brought something up about her work ethic about having a pot. She has. That's why she can't make money on TikTok. She has no content. She gets bored. She deletes comments. She deletes things. She's very concerned about what people think of her, and she's not interesting, and she doesn't put any effort into anything.
Well, I mean, I would not say, I would say she's interesting. She's very interesting.
Not on like just a regular person level. Like if you know, she's not an influencer, you know, she's interesting because if she could just lean into whole like kind of lolcow thing, then maybe, but she won't do that. She wants to be, you know, she wants to be adored and admired. And, you know, she came out with these Taylor Swift's Kardashian dreams and wound up with these kind of geriatric lady stand reality, you know. It's just, and she keeps trying to rebrand and it doesn't work.
Did Ken give you a reason for why he went on your live? What was the point? Was he trying to, is this something that he does regularly? Does he go live with anti-gypsy people?
He will. He does. And I think it's Gypsy sending him in to clear things up.
I heard that earlier today. Yes. I need to go live with Ken. Is he live now?
I don't think so. Again, he's live. That's why I thought the fan my channel. I was like, come on up if you want it.
Oh no, you froze.
And
oh no, you froze.
No.
Oh no, you froze.
Yeah.
Is it me? They're probably reporting you. Oh no. But that doesn't affect people being. It's not me, right? Can you guys see me? Let me think. Oh,
yeah,
you just came back. Hold on. Let me thank some people. Thank you so much, Katie. You legend. Appreciate you. Thank you, Skittles. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Called to Serve. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Sarah Starr. Thank you, Billboard Baddie. Thank you, Missy Cat. Thank you, Lynch. Thank you, Haley Baby. Well, let me come back to you. I'm going to do the rounds, and then we'll talk some more, all right?
Yeah, do the rounds.
All right.
Yeah, and how are you feeling? I know tomorrow you have your procedure.
I'm feeling fine right now.
I've had it done. I have to get it done again. Hang in there. It's almost over.
You. All right. Well, we'll talk again. Yeah,
okay.
I heard that. All right. We'll talk again. All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Let's see who else is live. Okay. I can't invite him. Somebody. Ooh, wait. Sorry, I might take it. Oh, declined. I just asked Stella to go live with me, and she declined. Naughty. All right, let's see. I don't think that Case Studies is live. I would go live with Keishagan, sure. I said I would hit her up. I wanted to get into Ash Trevino world. But we're back in Gypsy land now. Oh, you were watching me?
I was.
You were watching me?
Wait. He caught me. That's okay. Break the ice. I was so nervous talking to you.
All good. So let me look at my questions that I was taking when I wrote.
I actually have some notes that I made I mean, I've been watching you, so I kind of been watching what you've been discovering. So
Diana, you queen. Thank you, Diana.
It's triple.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. It's triple, y'all.
Yeah,
I
run
will
those
follow
gloves.
anybody
You know
that
what
sends
we
1,000 or more.
Everybody.
I didn't know you. I'll do him next. I'll do Case next. Okay. So make sure he's. Oh, Stella's ready. Okay, we'll do Stella next. We'll do Stella next and then Case. Okay. Tell Stella that I'll hit her up after. Triples, I follow anybody since 1,000 or more. What are your questions? Hit me.
No, no questions. I was just, well, I guess I was wondering, do you know about Gypsy's cosplaying like personas?
Well, I learned yesterday.
So who do you know? You know Demona?
I don't remember names. Demona. I mean, they all
Ruby, Demona, Ruby, Kitty.
One of them
Candy,
is a vampire.
Demona.
Okay. What are they? I don't. One of them is a slave, I guess.
Ruby, and then Kitty so they all have like personalities. So like Kitty, she's the little girl. She cosplays as a little, like a minor child.
That's I know, I've noticed that. That's the voice is everything. It's real creepy.
Yeah.
Here's a question that I actually had from earlier. It's like,
thank you guys so much.
It's hilarious that they met on a Christian dating site. Right? Is that accurate? Her and Nick.
She's a predator. She's like, I wanted someone gullible. No,
they met on a Christian dating site, and then their relationship quickly turned into like, I want your collar or whatever. Like,
right.
What I'm curious is that Nick guy. Did he have any or many girlfriends before Ruby?
He did have a girlfriend.
Just one?
Yeah, she talks about him in the video. She said like she would like, yeah, she like kind of stalked the girlfriend and like talked bad about her. I think her name started with a J.
Has this ex of Nick's ever spoken publicly about her time with him?
That I don't know. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm curious, like, was he this way with her also? You know what I mean?
Oh, Fancy, are you in here? Do you know if he was? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. I like kind of just, what I know best is like what transpired the night of the crime and then like what happened afterwards.
Have we, afterwards, okay. Why is it that some people allege that Gypsy's racist? Is that accurate?
Well,
or do you know anything about that?
She's cosplayed as Black women that came off racist.
She has?
Yeah, Flawless Nina, the beauty influencer. I don't know if you know who she is. She's amazing. She's definitely, if she ever...
Did she do blackface?
Mm-hmm. Not like she did a cosplay, like a Snapchat filter. It was like kind of, it didn't rub the community the right way, you know.
I need to go live. Listen, I like giving everybody the opportunity to be heard. I do want to go live with somebody from Team Gypsy. So if they're watching, I give the floor to everybody to be heard.
Good luck. They're mean.
They are?
Yeah, she's mean. Gypsy's mean as fuck. She reposted a video of a person bad-mouthing me to her 9.3 million followers. She's mean. They're mean. They don't want the truth. They don't want this. Oh, they hate this. They're so mad about this right now.
Nina? Who's Sheena or Nina?
They're part of the FBI. They call themselves. They have a clan name.
Sheena is?
Operation Cockroach is what they go by.
Sheena. What's her actual screen name?
Sheena.
Anybody know?
Wooddale. I don't know. She's probably in there. Sheena, say something. I think you follow her.
Thank you. Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah. I saw you shot her out yesterday.
I've been following. Sheena Morales. I did follow her. Okay. It's not clicking yet who the people are. Okay.
Good luck with that one.
We're going to do a little detour from Gypsy Roseland and talk to an influencer named Stella, but then we'll come back to Gypsy Land. Okay, everybody? I'm giving you all a little bit of everything today. But first, let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to my dear friend Diana de la Garza. I'm going to see you in Vegas next month. Thank you to Trin. Thank you to Katie. Thank you to Haley Baby. Thank you to Rosie Rowe. Thank you to Sparky74, Missy Cat, Called to Serve, Honey, Alexander, and everybody else. Well, we'll talk again, okay?
No, wait, one thing really quick. My agency is Zen Approach. They're an amazing agency. I don't know if you know anything about TikTok agencies, but they actually looked into you and they said you're approved if you want to apply with them. So Zen Agency, I don't know if they were in here earlier. I don't know if they were all in here supporting right now.
Okay.
But they're
Well,
amazing agency. Yeah.
We'll talk again. Okay.
All
right. Good to see you again.
Thank you. All right. Bye.
All right. I don't think I can go live with Stella now. Okay, you guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go live with Stella, and then we'll do case study, and then we can do Sheena, okay? We'll do case study right after. Hello. Hi. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my God, is that your baby?
Yeah.
How old is your baby now?
She's 2.
And you're not with the baby daddy anymore.
No, I'm not.
Owen. Oh wait, we don't mention his real name.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows. Wait,
Yeah.
So you're not with him anymore. I was clearly aware. Oh, it's triples for the first 30. I'll follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. For those who don't know, Stella had a baby with this really hot model dude who also makes spicy content.
Yes.
And allegedly might be fluid, if you know what I mean.
No,
Do you know
fluid.
Is he?
Yes.
Like openly or privately or?
It's pretty open.
Okay, and you knew that before you got in a relationship with him?
Yes, but he was like solely focused on me, so I didn't like even think about it, you know?
And last year when we went live together, you were happy then? You were happily together?
Yes, I was happy.
So did something happen? Like what caused the split?
He was just traveling a lot for work and he was like always gone. So it was just like kind of like a mutual like agreement type of thing where like I didn't want to be bitter towards him and I didn't want him to be, resent me for my bitterness and stuff. So I was like,
you guys are on friendly terms then?
Yeah, we're on really good terms.
And are you both still in Miami?
Yes. And
then that's good. You're on friendly terms. But now you're dating somebody new or not?
Not like officially, but I am, I have been on a couple dates with like a couple different people.
Wait, I thought you were with that fly guy.
No, I'm not like dating him. Like we're not in a relationship. We're just friends. Although the internet wants to wipe us up. And we have the entire Fairies, which is his first baby mama toxic fan base, like supporting us. They're making these AI videos. They really want to ship me and him together. And that's them supporting us at our wedding.
So you're into why is it not? Is he okay? Because I've heard he's been struggling lately.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better. Like he got this new house and he's been spending a lot of his time like renovating his new house and like I think it's been really good for him like to have like projects like DIY projects on. Yeah.
And then are the other guys that you're seeing or going on dates with, are they regular guys or are they streamers also?
They're all streamers.
Honey, you know how to work it. I respect the hustle. Ain't no shame in that game.
I wish it was just hustling, but I'm like, it's just, I wish it was just hustling, but it's like really me just investing my heart into like, whatever. You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
So,
when the kitty purrs.
Do you make spicy content as well?
Yeah. I make spicy content. But I haven't been actually making some stuff recently, but I'm going to start getting into it again and making stuff.
Did you hear about Ash Trevino getting arrested?
Oh my God, yeah, I heard about that. I don't know how she's doing in jail because I know how she's like super.
She's out already.
Okay, good.
Do you have any thoughts? Or she was arrested for fraud and medical fraud and deception and blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Oh no. Do you still talk to Santos and Bree?
No, because Santos paid for my BBL before Bree was ever in the picture.
Wait, why did he pay for your BBL?
Because that was my friend or whatever. We used to travel a lot together. We were like chilling a lot together, hanging out.
Just friend or a special
This
friend?
is when he had 40 views. And I was trying to like lock him in with like my algorithm to like kind of put him on a little bit. And then I was like, we would have a lot of talks and stuff. And I just kind of saw him blow up,
Hold on, let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to Skittles, V, Sparky, Garden, Heather, Johnny, Mersey, me, Velux, Gypsies, Granny Panties, Jackie. We'll do one more with Stella, and then I'll go live with the courts or with Nina or whomever, okay? Wait, so did you and Santos ever hook up?
No, we were just friends.
I still don't understand why he would pay for you to get a BBL.
Because I was his like support system. Like I was in all his group chats, like his little assistant on his group chats with like people that he like Creators Inc. that he wanted to work with, like just motivating him. Like I believed in him,
Did you ever end up moving into that MILF house?
I was there for a little bit, but like Bree always had like I think she just liked him so much, and me and him always had this like thing where like if I'm in the room, this man cannot leave me alone, whether it's teasing me, bothering me, talking to me, like his just attention is like right here. So she always had a thing.
So you and Bree are not on good terms.
We're not on good terms because she just always had a thing with me, like
you're not like beefing, it's just you don't like get along.
Because she just has an issue with me. Like, she tries to not acknowledge me. It's okay, baby. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the Stella girl. I mean, she was like, oh, Stella. And she was like, oh, yeah, that girl or whatever. Like, she tried to not acknowledge me. Like, girl, I have my own motion. Like, Fly Soldier put me on, gave me my entire platform. Like, I have my own fucking motion. I beef with girls with more clout than you. Like, I'm on their snaps. I'm collaborating with whoever I want. You can't take my motion away. I know it hurts, baby, but you can't.
So, a lot of people are thinking, or they were for a while there, that Bree and Santos are not really having a baby. Do you think that's true or not? Is she really pregnant?
Well, I know he likes to finish inside, so I think that if she's fertile, yeah, she is pregnant. He doesn't like to pull out.
Yeah, I got that, Stella. Okay. Why did that MILF house break up?
Because they had a bunch of models in there and nobody was focusing on the models because Bree was so like hyper focused on only focusing on herself, and pretty much when anyone else was doing something she would like feel some type of way about it.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Sparky. Thank you, Katie. And how often are you pretty consistent with going live on here? How often do you go live?
I'm not consistent, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm just trying to like be more consistent like on Snapchat, and like I kind of like don't take social media as seriously as I did when I was like coming up, but because I guess I'm a little comfortable now, but I hope that I get like the fire in me again to like be more consistent and like to start shit. I'm just, now the drama is just like, it's just based on like who I'm dating and whose baby mama's upset about something, and like.
Have you been hanging out also with this Auntie fella?
Oh yeah, Anti, yeah, he invited me and my daughter to go see like Christmas lights today, and like
Today?
yeah, but
So he's just a
it's
friend, or
okay. It's because the chat. Okay, listen, the chat rooms, right? It's like a lot. I know they want to see me with someone, like, because in my creator realm, like on this algorithm, they want to see me with someone. My chat room wants to ship me with Anti, but I have like another chat room that wants to ship me with Fly, and it's like, for me, it's like I am just single, and I am just living my life,
well, if
vibing
you're
with a friend.
single, well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know. Your gifters on here, are they predominantly female or male?
Female.
Oh.
Yeah, baby, what do you want? You want another one? Okay. It's just complicated, and I'm just like, I just want to be happy, pretty much. Like, I just want to be happy. I'd love to make content with somebody and like grow with somebody on this app and have my entire fan base watch it. It's just that, like, I know how Fly is. Fly's not gonna want to see me with Anti, and I know how if I were to do that with Anti wouldn't want to see me with Fly. So I would have to just pick a side, and it's just.
Well, you should pick us.
But like, these guys are not ready for that, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Then stay away from that. Let me thank some people, and then hold on, and then we'll go live with Nina. Or thank you, Katie. Thank you, Sparky. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mr. Merzimi. Thank you, Stalker Sarah. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Fubar. All right. Well, it's been a good catch up. We'll talk more again later at some other point. And it was good to see you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Her baby. All right, I'll go live with Nina. Is she live? Let me make sure I follow everybody that I said I would. Hold on. Skittles, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Rosie Rowe, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. V, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. All right, let's see. Nina. I don't think Nina's live. Is Nina live? I followed her earlier today. I don't think she's live. So, who's this? I'll just go live. Audrey is. Ashley Baby. Is Case Study live? He's not showing up for me. Case Study's not live, I don't think. Put him in my suggested thing. I see Audrey. Oh, Nina, here we go. Okay. I love it. We're cooking tonight. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Wait, you've got a lot of followers. I saw that earlier.
Yeah,
Wait,
Gypsy gave them to me.
I did?
No, Gypsy.
You got them because of her?
Yeah. Well, not all of them. Like, I would say maybe 100,000.
So you started off, you still do beauty content?
Yeah.
But you somehow, how did you?
But not, I grew up in New York. I love pop culture. I grew up with, the era where, we would just walk around New York City and see celebrities. And so I've always been into pop culture. I started to kind of get into that and kind of like shift. But I do get ready with me's as well.
Holly.
Gypsy came out of prison and I didn't know who she was at all.
Same.
I just kept seeing her come up on my FYP, and I was like, everybody keeps saying like this girl's coming out. Like, I kind of want to know like what's going on, right? And so when I kind of like I was only looking at TikTok. I didn't like research into her because I didn't really care that much at that time. I decided, thank you for the gifts, y'all. So I decided to kind of look into it. But before that, I saw that so many people were putting her up there. So I decided to do a video like, where's the footage? You guys said she was coming out today. Did anyone get the footage of her coming out of prison? As a joke, right? That video went viral. And I couldn't understand why, because I was like, why are we so excited for this girl to get out? Then I started to kind of look into it. And I was like, something's not right. Something is really off. Like, even like the way she would say she didn't identify as someone that would unalive someone. I didn't understand it, because I'm like, this is your mom. This is not just a random person. For you to be a person that could do it to the woman that you came out of, it, like, even if there was the abuse that she claimed there was, that's still very like extreme.
Yeah, hello. She could have just left.
Right? Yeah. And I just knew something was off. Like, I knew something was really off. She reached out to me, and
You did? Wait, because by this point
yeah.
you were making regular content about Gypsy?
Yes. But at the time I was an account executive for a cosmetic brand. So I couldn't really go all the way in on her, like speak my mind like the way I wanted to, because at the same time, I have a regular job at the time. So
And now you do social media full time?
Yes. And so she reached out to me and said that she realized that I was partial about her. But it came across like that online. But I knew she was a bad person. Right. So she was like, hey, I see that you're partial about me. I want to really explain.
What does that mean, partial about me?
She said that, like, basically she felt like I was in between when it came to her. But it was like
impartial.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
And so, but in my mind, I knew how I felt, but I couldn't really express that. So it came across like that to her.
Okay.
And so she sent.
Interesting. I said this on my YT live stream today. I mean, clearly she's very crafty. Like, she's savvy. She's savvy. To have reached out to you, that's a savvy move. It's not something that somebody stupid would do. Like, she was hoping to get you on her side. She was trying to recruit you.
That part. And that's what I was like, that was one of the things that really stuck out to me. But a lot of my followers kept saying, like, she's a manipulator, like, do not speak to her, blah, 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 blah. But I'm a very level-headed person, and I'm also the person that will listen to everything and come to my own, like, analyze it and come to my own thoughts, right? And so I kind of realized, I was like, she's reaching out to me. She's explaining everything away. Everything, right? Which is crazy to me. Yes, and I'm talking about like a book. My responses were like maybe 5 words, and she was just sending like a whole book. And I thought that was kind of odd, but I kind of like let her go to kind of see what she was saying.
How interesting that she would just open up to strangers like that.
That's how I knew she was that's when I knew she was a manipulator then, because that's not normal.
Let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to Holly, Suzanne, Queen, I can't read your name. Sorry, Queenie. Thank you to Susan. Thank you to Candy McGee. Thank you to The Real Bethany. Thank you to Candace Collins. Thank you to Main Chick Carrie. Thank you to Sparky74. Thank you to Parody Patty. Thank you to Carabara526 and everybody else. Let's do one more, and then I have to take a break from going live with anybody because I have to take some medication. Let's do another one. All right. Sorry. Before we do that, let me follow everybody that I said I would. All right. Holly, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. Andy, I just followed you. Queen, I just followed you. Candy, I just followed you. All right. So did something happen between the two of you? Was there drama? Was there a beef? I'm so like unaware of anything.
So she had asked to keep the message, like any screenshots, like private, but I could discuss whatever she sent. I thought that was weird, but whatever. So I was pretty transparent, but then I had found out that her friend Bree put screenshots up.
I went live with her yesterday. Oh, triples for the first 30 seconds. I'll follow anybody that sends 1,000 or
and there
more.
was something I wanted to clear up with you before, just a little sidebar. Bree said that Gypsy's mom used her chromosomal disorder as a blueprint. Well, what she did not mention to you was that 2008 was when the medical field discovered this chromosomal disorder. She was not diagnosed with it until 2011.
And when did the alleged procedures start happening?
They were before that. After she was diagnosed, everything stopped.
Wait, I'm trying to understand it because this just went over my head.
So what happened was that this chromosomal defect basically that she has was the symptoms, they were targeting the symptoms, but it was a broader picture, but that never came out to the medical field until 2008. So she was being treated for these issues individually.
And they didn't know what was really wrong with her.
Exactly. And so that actually came out to the medical field in 2008, but she was diagnosed in 2011. So saying that her mom used that as a blueprint, that's virtually impossible.
Okay. So then Bree shared some screenshots of you talking to Gypsy, or what happened?
Yeah, so Bree put it on her page on a TikTok video. And
why? Because if I'm following correctly, Gypsy reached out to you because you were impartial on the fence. You started communicating. Why would Gypsy share your DMs with her friend?
You'd have to ask her that. That was where I was like, and I sent her a message and said, hey, I thought you said, okay, so it's free game. To me, I could just show whatever.
Okay, yeah, that would seem fair.
Right? Like that's fair.
Especially because the only way Bree got those DMs is from Gypsy.
Exactly. So if it's no longer you kept the screenshots, then why would I don't have a loyalty to you. I don't know you. So
after that, I'm going to guess that's when you're like, well, I don't like this person anymore. She just shared my...
I didn't like her before that. I kind of heard her out. But then her Ken asked me out for a drink.
He got you fired?
Yes. It's a whole scandal. It's a whole scandal.
I'm going to have to... We'll save that story for another time.
Yes.
But I'll make a mental note.
Yes. So Ken asked me out, asked to meet up for drinks. I don't...
Do you live in Louisiana?
No, he was in Dallas at the time.
Okay.
And I live in Dallas.
Okay.
And obviously I would not go. Right. And Gypsy got upset and she did a viral trend. I don't know if you remember this, last year when she was like, I have a Chad and you don't. That whole trend that she had that went viral. I have
a chat and you don't?
No, I have a Chad and I can't remember the whole thing.
What was that moment?
Yeah, it was a viral moment.
Okay.
Nobody know who she was speaking about, but a lot of people were like, oh no, she's speaking about Nina.
I'm so old. What does that mean? I have a Chad.
Look, it's supposed to be like a muscular white boy.
She called you a muscular white boy?
No, she's saying she has a Chad, which is Ken.
Oh,
listen, I'm not saying he has muscles, okay? We are using her words. Oh yeah, then she was like, so who's Panini Press now? And Panini Press has always been my word, right? So she used that to make sure that I knew she was speaking directly to me. So everyone was trying to figure out who is this person that she's saying is panini pressed. And it was just this whole viral moment. And it was kind of funny because I gained like 70,000 followers overnight because of the sound. And I kept saying to Gypsy, I was like, look, you need to stop putting me on your page because all you're doing is sending people over to my page for them to see that you're a liar.
Wow.
Like you're giving me attraction.
I
What are you
love
doing?
it. I have so many more. We'll talk
Yeah,
again.
it's crazy. It's
We'll
crazy.
talk again. Hold on. Let me thank some people before we log off. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Arevalo Stables. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Main Chick. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Katie. It was lovely to meet you.
You too. You
We'll
too.
talk
Bye,
again, okay?
everyone.
All right. Bye. All right. I do have to take a break. I really do have to take medication. Hold on. But let me follow everybody that I said I would. I'm not logging off. I'm just literally gonna stop battling for a moment or stop talking to anyone. Sarah, Bo, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. Susan, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. And Steph, Gen X, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. Oh God, this might get messy. Literally. Oh God. I needed to focus though, because this is like serious. I have a colonoscopy tomorrow. And the instructions, I've been following it to a T. And look, it says at 5 p.m., the day before is when I have to start taking the medication. So it's 5 p.m. the day before. How quick does this work? I've been eating Jell-O already. Jell-O, and thankfully they allow coffee. Look, coffee is on my list. Jell-O and coffee. I'm surprised they allow coffee. I'm gonna be boring for like a minute. I have to read this well, okay? Okay, day 1, dose 1. Gather the supplies. I'm like real nervous. Oh my God. What the fudge? Okay. Gather the supplies. Each bottle contains 12 tablets and a drying agent canister to help keep the tablets dry. Okay. Open the first bottle, remove and throw away the drying agent canister in the household trash. Open the second bottle, remove and throw away the drying agent from the second bottle. Wait, sorry, I'm confused. Close the bottle. Yo, I got it. Use the second bottle for the second dose on the morning of. Why do they want me to? Why open the first bottle? Why open the second bottle today? I don't know. I have to follow the instructions verbatim. Okay, this is fine. I thought it was like it's one of these things. I've seen these before. There we go, that thing. Okay. Okay, so remove that. Open the first bottle, remove and throw away the drying agent. Open the second bottle, remove and throw away the drying agent. God, I'm nervous now. There we go. I don't want to get these. Okay. Okay. Step 2. Fill the provided container with 16 ounces of water until until the fill line. This is crazy. How quickly does this stuff work? Drink all required water. Let me add a little more. Just okay. All right. Swallow 1 tablet at a time with a sip of water. Finish taking the 12 tablets and drinking the entire amount of water over 15 to 20 minutes. About 1 hour after the last tablet is swallowed, fill the provided container a second time and drink the entire amount over 30 minutes. About 30 minutes after, they're making it seem more complicated than it is. Basically just drink all the pills, right? All right. Oh God, I'm so nervous. Oh God. I mean, whatever, this is just gonna make me poop. No big deal. All right. Thank God it's the pills. My mom had to drink some icky liquid. Like, I'm gonna drink more than this. This is so stupid. Yeah, my mom had to take the liquid. Not cute. At least drink this much. Okay. All right, I got it. I'm good. Okay. Now I just gotta take all the other pills. Oh God. That's a lot of pills. Woo! Oh my God, I haven't eaten anything today, so it's like, I had 4 Jellos, because you're allowed to eat Jellos. Oh my God, this is wild. The water, I feel like the water went right to my stomach. Thank you, Be Kind. Ooh, child. Oh my God. Madre. Oh God. Madre. I need more water, but I'm like afraid to go get more water. Wait, you have to drink it slowly? It didn't say that. It didn't say drink it slowly.
Dígame, joven.
Don't overdo. ¿Me puede llenar esto de agua?
Sí.
Oh God. Sorry, I'm gassy. That's quick. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, let's go live with somebody. It didn't say space them out. What are you talking about? I read the instructions. Ooh, child. Wow, that's fast. Okay. Oh, it did say over 15 to 20 minutes, but it didn't say close. Finish taking the tablets. Over. Oh shit, I did do it too fast. Oh my God. Thankfully, I didn't take them all. Thankfully, there's still some here. Thankfully, I did not take them all. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Wow, I feel like this is working already. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Why is this case guy not showing up for me? So odd. Can you guys put him in viewer suggestions? He's not showing up for me. Can he request me? He has no Wi-Fi. He's not live. Whew. Ashley Baby. Somebody said that her friend was live. I'd go live with her friend. What's her friend's name? Hold on. Somebody said that Sheena is live. Is she still live? Ashley Baby. Have them request me. They're not showing up for me. Sheena is live with guests. Audrey is live with guests. Oh man. Sheena is mad at me? I've never even talked to her. Oh man. This is weird. Thank you, Steph. Who's Mimi? Sorry. I think I know. I was chatting with Mimi, but is she like a gypsy creator? I feel like I need to screen people. Audrey, okay.
Hey, you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. People were telling me you wanted me to request.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Let me look up my questions.
Okay.
Sorry, I just took some medication.
Oh, no. Are you feeling okay?
I'm really this is wow. Um
Is this bad?
I'm getting a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I know what you took then.
Yeah. Okay, está bien, gracias. Oh man.
So I wanted to tell you, we went over some more videos tonight.
Wait. Sorry. Sheena can come up? Not with you, but one-on-one. I don't like to ambush anybody. We'll do one-on-one. Can I circle back with you?
Yeah, that's
Is
fine.
she
Absolutely.
available now? Let me see if she's available now. Because apparently she's a friend of Gypsy's. Is she a friend of Gypsy's?
Yes, she is.
Oh no, she's live with guests. I can't go live with her. Whatever. Let's chat. So what were you gonna
Okay.
tell me? Sorry.
So Into the Weeds went live tonight again. And whenever they went live, they went over more videos. And whenever you were talking with Bree, or maybe it wasn't with Bree, and Bree just said this on her own, she mentions that Nick had requested all of the stuff from Gypsy, including the 13-year-old little girl stuff, right? Their daughter. So we went over his commands and sexual instructions, and I can read you what he asked for.
How did he ask this? Was it an email? Was it in video?
Video.
Oh, okay. It's triples, y'all. I'll follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more.
Oh, thank you guys. So he told her he wanted her to talk about all these topics, but that she could include more if she wanted. And his topics included talking about her V card herself, not their child.
Wait, was this video, is this just like a random, or is this like the first time that it got spicy between them?
I don't know if it's the first time it got spicy. It's labeled commands and sexual instructions.
And is this the first kind of the first video of its kind that you've seen where we've seen him give her instructions, or
Yes.
are other? It's okay.
Yes. Well, aside from the one that she tried to show you, which none of us can even understand it because he's trying to do like a Joker persona and you can't really hear him in that one. But he tells her he wants her to talk about her V card front door and back door. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. He says he's into grape, but also romantic smex. He goes into the V card again. Gypsy's not hit their kids. He wants her to talk chest size, his weenus size, if you will, and calls each other they say they're going to do crazy stuff as a crime couple, and then goes on and says that he wants her to also.
He said that to her?
He said that to her.
Huh.
And then he also talks about front door and back door again, 3 ways, blow jays, and wanting her to eat his splooge.
I mean, I'm into some of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not judging, but I just wanted to point out nowhere in that does he mention their future child.
Because the whole thing about the 13-year-old daughter and all of that.
Yeah, and the Gypsy's big defense is that was his instruction. That's why she said it. So I thought that was really interesting to come across tonight.
Wait, and does Into the Weeds have? Oh, thank you, Danko. Does she have? Because you're on, you go live with her on her show.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the last one. I just need to be done with it.
Rest in peace to your toilet paper roll. Thank you, guys.
I know that she was accidentally sent some, R or X-rated content, but
Yes.
does she also have? Like, I was watching some more videos, a lot more videos today, and I was surprised at. Yes, she's talking about sexual things, but she's not using explicit language, like talking about her P and his D, and like, I want you to explode inside of me and all of these things. Like, does Into the Woods have
Weeds
video? Into the Weeds have video with more explicit language, and she's not sharing it, or
So,
not?
I've not seen any of the videos for obvious reasons. She's not sharing it with anybody.
Well, obviously, the stuff where there's, I would understand not sharing that, but I'm just curious if she's holding back any video that's just got spicier language.
No, so the way they sent it, like, you know how whenever you get a file that has the videos like just like this. So she's just starting at one and going through and showing obviously what she can that doesn't have snudity. So no, not at this moment.
Chronological or she's doing it in order.
They didn't send them in order, but she's doing it in the order they sent them, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, I lost, but I still love you all. Thank you.
Who's 1980 Millennial?
1980 Millennial is also one of the girls that goes up there, but she's a YouTuber as well. And she has been reading a lot of the prison emails that Gypsy sent. That's a whole nother rabbit hole, but that's 1,093 pages. Like, we went into that rabbit hole in June. You're late to this one.
Okay. Is Gypsy's friend available now? I'll go live with her.
Yeah, if she's available and she wants to, I will drop.
Let me see. Sheena, it doesn't say she's available. Well, let me just log off so I can make myself available for her.
Okay, thanks, babe. Have a good
Let me
night.
thank people. Hold on, let me thank some folks.
Okay.
Let me thank. Thank you so much, Called to Serve, and Danko, and Steph Gen X, and Arevalo Stables, and Katie, and Maple Syrup, and JJ, and Lori, and Garden, and Hello. All right. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Audrey. Good to see you.
You too. Have a good night, hon.
All right. Let me follow everybody that I said I would. Danko, I just followed you. Okay. All right. Tell Sheena, is that her name again? Sorry. Sheena, that I'm available. I'm ready. Hopefully before I start having to go to the bathroom. I'll talk to 1980. I'm just waiting to talk to Sheena. So I'll talk to her afterwards. They're bashing me? Well, I don't care. I wasn't mean or rude to that Brie girl. They're talking about me now? All right, here we go.
There we go.
Hello.
Hey, Perez, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
So we'll do this in battle mode, just to chit chat. You can ignore it. That's just how I do my conversations with people. They're not interviews. I don't interview anybody.
Just prepare to lose. Just prepare to lose.
All right. So thank you, Called to Service. So are you in real life friend of Gypsy's?
Yes, sir, I am, absolutely. Just
So
talked to her a few minutes ago.
You did? Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Hold on. Hold on.
Bree is too.
Okay, hold
Bree
on.
is
Sorry, I
too.
gotta run to the bathroom. Hold on. Wait,
Okay.
I gotta mute this. Sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll
Wait,
entertain people.
wait, how do I mute this? How do I? Okay.
Well, I am the Ed McMahon to Johnny Carson once again. We weren't bashing him. It's insane to me. Like, whatever. Yawn. Oh, he's prepping. Okay. Been there, done that. Okay, hold on. Bree, come back, Bree. Let me see what you said. Okay, I will, girl. All right. Everyone, what is this that we were talking shit about you, Perez? What is that about?
People said that you were.
Why would we do that?
That's what I was curious about. I wasn't.
What I said was that I think people on the hater side think that they're going to use you to try to go mainstream media. And I don't think that's who you are.
I mean,
I don't think that's helping shit.
I definitely think the mainstream media should be covering these videos, but they're not. I find that odd.
Why?
Because it's totally something that like TMZ would cover. So like, why aren't they?
On a 10-year-old case that's closed and over?
Yeah. To me, it was very newsworthy. Absolutely.
These are not new things, Perez. We've known about these videos. These videos have been talked about forever and a day. I don't know why people are acting like this is some big bombshell.
I mean, I had never seen them before, and it was pretty eye-opening, especially because, well, so I'm genuinely curious. So, like Bree, my assumption is that you fully believe that Gypsy was abused by her mother.
Absolutely. Yes,
and what do you say to the people who make the claim that, you know, she has this medical condition and she really wasn't abused by her mother.
Well, I say this, that you're invalidating abuse when you have no idea. There were two people in that house. One of them says, I endured trauma and abuse. So who are you to say that didn't happen? You don't know. You weren't there. What I do know is the girl that I'm friends with today is one of the kindest, sweetest, most loving and giving people I've ever known in my life. She's not who she was 10 years ago. None of us are. I hope not. I mean, God, I can't even tell you how bad I was 10 years ago.
You live in.
I mean, and to me, these people that are doing this now, where were you 10 years ago? I was there. I remember when this case first broke, okay? Where were you crying for justice for Dee Dee back then?
Have you had a relationship with Gypsy since she was in prison?
No. I've known Gypsy for about a year or so, about a year and a half now. But I'm a criminal justice student. I'm working on my doctorate degree. So we study cases all the time. I was very aware of her case and what was going on. And it was an election year. That's insanity, because that prosecutor got so much flack that he would have went hard for her if it were about the election. What he did was decide to humanize someone and say, this girl was put through trauma and abuse, and I think this is a fair sentence here. You know, she has to do some time for the crime, but this is fair.
There was no trial, so like these videos have come out. Are there? Sorry, let me thank some people, and then we'll do another, and I'll ask more questions. Hold on. Thank you so much to Taterbug, Beth, Called to Serve, Nicole on the Treadmill, Sarah, Susie, Joe, Jade, Leia, Vanity in Darkness, Michelle Bolden, Mel the Mermaid, and everybody else. Let me quickly follow everybody that I said I would. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Taterbug, I just followed you. Beth, I just followed you. Sarah, I just followed you. And Susie Joe, I just followed you. Okay, so there was no trial, but I'm curious. I mean, maybe you don't know. We've seen these videos, which if there were a trial, these videos would have been part of evidence. Did this DA have evidence that the mother, Dee Dee, abused Gypsy?
I don't know what actual evidence he had. That would be for you to ask Bree about. I can't tell you he had this, he had this, he had this. I can't answer that to you honestly. So that would be something to ask Bree. And actually, she said to ask you when you're finished talking to 1980 millennials if you'll speak to her.
I'll speak to her right after this.
Okay.
I have notes. I have questions from my live stream from earlier.
I want you to understand. I was thinking last night after we talked, I thought, you know what? Sometimes you don't have to say anything. Just let people show you who they are. You're going to see. You open the door and you walk through it, and you're going to figure this out. And I don't really have to tell you anything about anybody. You'll figure it out. You're smart enough.
So you met Gypsy through social media that connected you two?
I actually met her through Bree, in a sense. I started listening to Bree's lives. I liked how thank you guys, how she spoke facts and backed it up with proof. She didn't just talk out of her ass. So I started hanging out, and then I went up on panel, and then I went up on panel again. And before you know it, this entire community, this group of women and a couple of men, became my sisters. They're like my second family. And I met Gypsy. I'm going back to Louisiana next week. I'm in the mountains of Tennessee. I've been down 4 or 5 times. We hang out. We have fun. Um, we're friends and I support her. And as a survivor of trauma and abuse, you recognize it in another. I see it in her. And I know that she's being honest with me. And that's all I need to know.
I'm also just trying to understand, like, after just 2 days, I think, and I could be mistaken, but it's my assumption or my observation that Gypsy has spokespeople, like friends like you and her friend Bree, that do you guys regularly go on lives and get her side of things out there on her behalf? Or is this something that you're doing independently?
Independently. Gypsy doesn't tell me, hey, say this. Don't go on this live. Don't go on that live. No, there are things that she has told me privately that I know I will never say on a live. But what I do say, I'm comfortable knowing that I'm not betraying a confidence with her. People will even say that we get paid, okay? That we get paid to be her friend, to be her handlers, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm being paid.
And do you make content as well, or you're just doing the live and part of the live universe here?
I do make some content, but I'm not monetized. I don't make any money.
Okay.
Not interested. Yeah.
And you said you're studying criminal justice. You know, because I'm sure people that are not people of opposing thoughts might have shared information with you. Can you acknowledge anything that maybe the other side got right?
Well, they go off of hate, lies, innuendos. People will say like if I post something, this, and that, I know they've heard that from a content creator, and I know for a fact it's not true, but they heard it. So once they heard it, they're running with it like it's gospel. What you need to understand about these videos is they're taking bits and pieces of these videos instead of the entire content. And I'll give you one for an example. The whole video where it's like she offers her daughter at 13, blah, blah. If you listen to that entire video, she also says, we're vampires and we're going to have to teach the children not to reveal that to people and not to say that in front of people. So do you also believe that vampires are real too?
No, I said that. Listen, I am a real person. I mean, I'm real. I keep it real. If you want, my video is still up on YT on the tube today, this morning, when I was discussing things. I said to the chat, I was like, a lot of this seems like role play to me. Like, really, like, out there role play, but it did seem like, I don't know how legit everything can be taken. Let me thank everybody. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Thank you to Skittles, Rachel, Farah, Nicole, Katie, Hello Starlight, Called to Serve, Ashes to Ashley, Jade, Faith, and everybody else. Let me quickly follow everybody that I said I would. Okay, Farah, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more. Pink Sands, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. Okay, do you want me to ask you more questions or should I go live with Bree?
Well, I just wanted to say this very quickly. These videos were meant to try to embarrass and humiliate Gypsy. Gypsy's already lived through this. She has a child now. She has a partner. She has a family. She's moved on with her life. She's not committed any more crimes. She did her time. So I think the effect that they intended.
Well, and I said that yesterday. I said that yesterday.
I was like, not working. She's one of the strongest people you'd ever know. And she holds her head up high and walks with grace. And I admire that in her because a lot of people would have folded and crumbled. I was reading the comments as you were thanking people. She's scared and they called her a P3DO and this and that. She's not scared. She's one of the people who has the least fear in this whole thing, because she's not denied what she did. She went and testified on Nick Godejohn's behalf and was not made to. It wasn't part of her plea deal. She was not forced to, because she felt like that was the right thing to do. And she was very honest about the things that happened. And people are so, you would think that these people actually know her, the things they say, and they've never spoken a word to her. And if they ever did, they'd probably fangirl all over her. People are so, two people that you were thanking, I was listening, are completely obsessed with me. And that is just the truth of it.
Okay.
I have that effect on people, Perez.
Is your friend, is Bree live? Is she live now?
I don't know. Can somebody find out if Bree's live? You know, just let me end with this. There came a point in this case where I was reading and I stopped and I thought, you know what? I don't care. I don't care about anything else. I know what I need to know. I have enough information on board to understand what's happened, and I don't care. I don't care about these videos. I don't want to stare at my friend in her
As
bra
somebody
and
who,
underwear. I think it's weird and sick. I don't care about these videos.
So as somebody who is, this is the thing that I go back to all the time. She had a choice. She could have just left. She was 22, 23, 24 when all this went down. Something around like, why didn't she just leave?
When you've been indoctrinated with something from the time you can remember being alive, and this is your normal, and you have people, how many, did Gypsy have slumber parties? Did she go to people's houses and, you know, go to birthday parties and all that? She did not have the social system that a lot of us have.
However, I've watched enough videos. I don't know if she was homeschooled or went to school, but it's clear that she is not dumb.
Right.
She's somebody that's I would describe as capable. I don't know. Just the fact that she did as a 22, 23-year-old, she didn't just leave. If what she was alleging, that still is hard for me to comprehend.
I get that, but if you understand trauma and abuse, you understand it, because I was in a domestic violence situation when I was very young, and I left him. This man put me through so much, and I was in complete fear that he was going to unalive me, to the point where I thought, I'm going to lure, because only one of us is coming out of this alive. And I told my sister, I know he's going to unalive me if I don't do it first. I was that terrified. And my sister said, don't you dare say that. You come to me, I will help you. See, I had someone that could help the system. So who was she? She ran away, 3 times? And every time was returned home? You know, people knew she could walk. She went to Dan's house, walked out of that house in front of people. Nobody thought to help her. Nobody thought to say anything. She was alienated from her father, so she didn't feel like she could turn to him. Just tell me who she was going to go to. And
The police.
Sorry, I keep getting a phone call.
Oh.
So I understand that fear, to where you think, I've got to do something here, because my life it's fight or flight, and we all have it in us.
Okay.
And
well,
that's the
hopefully,
way I see it.
I do have some specific questions, so hopefully Bree will get on.
This girl with the facts. Bree
All
picks
right.
facts over emotion, and she'll give you the facts and she'll back it up with proof.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and we'll talk again, okay?
He's live, Perez. We'll talk again.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
All right, let's see if she's live. I don't even think she is live. I'll go live with somebody else then. Let me see, who is live? Oh, I said I'd go live with that 1980 millennial. Can you guys put her in the suggested? Put her in viewers. Oh, here's Bria's live. Okay, here we go.
Oh, perfect. I had to restart my phone, sorry. No, I was like, oh, sorry, let me turn this around. Oh, wait. Oh, accept. Oh, I already accept. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, so let me turn this around. I like a hot mess right now. But, okay, so yesterday, Fancy was on your live, and I watched it, like, later on, and she said
Fancy, the
something.
woman you were talking about, the one
The
that
crazy lady, yeah. Fancy. And actually, she said something that Becca Scoops also says. And so this is just going to show you the narrative that they push and how they lie. Okay, so you know how she said that it was it was a fraud basically, like there was his election year. And remember, it was election year, and he didn't want to. He was losing in the polls, and people said there was this whole thing about him not prosecuting people that have harmed children and stuff like that. Well, guess what? Dan Patterson was the first. He became the district attorney. They call it the prosecuting attorney in 2010. Okay, he has not had an opponent to run against him since 2010. Okay, so he was not losing in polls. That's for one. Hold on, let me turn this off now. Okay, that's for one. For two, he actually won the prosecuting attorney of the year in Missouri in 2015, and he actually has multiple charities for children, and he has prosecuted so many. Like, he's known for prosecuting rapists, so like child rapists, child predators. So like that whole thing she told you is actually all a lie. And that's what I mean. Like, these people have been screaming, and I don't know why I never looked into this before. There we go. Why does it look like that? I never looked into this before, and I was like, you know what? Let me look into this, because I was like, I'm pretty sure this is probably not true, like most of the stuff they say. And sure enough, when I looked it up, they were like, no, nobody ran against him. So how was he losing in the polls? That's a lie. She perpetuated it. Yeah. So that's what she does.
I'll ask you what I asked Sheena, because I'm really curious. These videos have just come out fairly recently, which if there was a trial, it would have been entered into evidence and been discussed, the videos.
Maybe. I don't know, because they weren't a Nick's trial.
They weren't?
No. Only one video was brought into Nick's trial, and it's the one of Gypsy with the red and blonde. This is why. I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't, okay?
Why were there not videos in his trial?
It's so simple. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they don't need to, like, her role playing is irrelevant when it comes to the crime. She asked him to unalive her mom, and he excited.
That's something that she acknowledges, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And another thing, though, when people say, like, he kept on saying, like, no, let's do this. No, Nick actually was not. There's an interview, I could find it on my computer, but it would take me forever. There's an interview where he said from the beginning, from jump, the first time Gypsy asked me, I told her it couldn't be me. It would have to be my dark side, Victor, that had never gotten an opportunity to do this. Meaning that, like, he was taking the opportunity. Also, you know how we were talking about role play and everybody's like, oh, all these videos are so bad. The reason Nick's, which I finally have it edited, I'm going to post it probably tonight or tomorrow. The reason Nick's is so important and why that should have been brought into trial, but they didn't need it because they had all the evidence. They don't need that if they have enough evidence to prosecute him, But Nick's fantasy involved a vampire that raped and that unalived. Dee Dee's murder was built on a fantasy. He was Victor. Victor did it, remember, which was a vampire. And he wanted to grape her, but he didn't. He raped Gypsy, and he unalived her. So his fantasy became real.
He raped Gypsy?
Well, it's okay, so he wanted to grape her mother.
Not for real. It was part of a fantasy.
Well, no, in the trial, she even says, like, it was consensual until she was begging him to stop, and he never did stop, though. At that point, I mean, it does become grape. I mean, people don't want to acknowledge that, which is really sad. But no, so that's what I mean. But what I'm saying is the whole crime was built off of his fantasy. Like, a lot of people think that Gypsy taught him this, but yet he used Victor with a previous partner. Victor is a vampire. And according to him, Victor likes to unalive and grape. And he wanted to grape her mom, but she told him, no, you can do it to me instead. So also all the things leading up to the crime, he asked her questions like, is your mom a light sleeper? And she said, is your mom a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper? And he said, she said, a light sleeper. And he says, oh, I'm getting excited now. Like, the anticipation from him that's so clear through the text messages, he's excited to do this. Not her.
I was gonna say, because I haven't seen that from him in any of the videos that I watched.
Well, yeah, because they're not showing it. I'm telling you, these people have been running a narrative for so long. I mean, look, they lied about a whole election fraud. I mean, not election fraud. Election. It was because of election that he didn't even have an opponent in.
Hold on, let me thank some people quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much to Farah, the Irish Arab. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, The Real Bethany. Thank you, Called to Serve. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Mrs. Fancy Pants. Thank you, Lori Lee. Thank you, Hairspray. Thank you, Missy Cat. Thank you, Garden ASMR Girl. Let me quickly follow everybody that I said I would. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more.
Drippy Toe Socks is not a mean person, y'all.
Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay, so my question is what I was getting at. So the videos might or might not have been into trial.
Right.
But evidence either that proves or disproves abuse that Gypsy suffered would have been entered into trial. So,
and that doesn't prove that she wasn't abused. If anything,
my question is, what evidence is there? Evidence?
Oh yeah,
that Gypsy was abused by her mother.
So, okay, so let's just start with the obvious, the things that they didn't even need like anything documented. Okay, so she was in a wheelchair and she didn't need to be in a wheelchair. She had a feeding tube and it was removed when she went to prison. She had a feeding tube and she didn't need it.
I'm so dumb. Yes. She had a feeding tube?
Yes, you know in the video where she's dancing, that black thing, she's covering up her feeding tube. That's the reason she's wearing that, which is why it's really sad because people don't give a shit. But yeah, she had a feeding tube that she did not need, obviously. People say she needed it because of microdeletion. Then why didn't she need it the second she went into prison? You think God blessed her? You killed your mother. I'm blessing you with a healthy life. Okay. Let's see. Gypsy drank from a bottle. She wore diapers. What mother puts their child that's 20-something years old in diapers? Okay. Yeah. And there's evidence of this. There was a diaper delivery guy that went there. Let's see. You can tell that she used the wheelchair in the house because there's wheelchair markings all over the house. The records, the medical records. There was a doctor who in 2007 said that there's a strong possibility of Munchausen by proxy. And the reason he said this was because, for one, there was no Tegretol in her system. If you have seizures, you need to take your medicine. And she didn't have any. She was still claiming that she had muscular dystrophy.
I'm curious about the doctors. What doctor said this?
This is Flasserstein.
And where did the doctor say this? In
the medical records, I can pull it up. It says strong possibility of Munchausen by proxy, and then right behind it says with maybe some unknown etiology to and a lot of people take that and they're like, oh, or it means that she could be sick. No, what that means is Munchausen by proxy, it is the fabrication, exaggeration, or inducing. So you can have an underlying issue that someone uses and exaggerates, which is exactly what Gypsy's mother did with the microdeletion. You know, I was thinking about this today. Here's the thing with the microdeletion. So imagine like she has microdeletion, like they said, she does. Okay, so Gypsy didn't need a wheelchair though. The microdeletion, all she needed to have the eye surgery. Okay, so that was true. That doesn't mean she's sick. Like a lazy eye doesn't make you walk around with like diarrhea coming out of your ass, you know?
I'm so shocked and confused at how the whole feeding tube thing happened. Why did that happen?
Well, people don't want to believe anything, but so Gypsy's mother said that she had problems eating. But here's the thing, Gypsy's mother got into a wreck and Gypsy's had to stay with her grandparents and they said she ate fine. So her mother was basically like not feeding her enough food and she got so small. You should see the pictures from back then. And on top of that, Gypsy's never got a swallow study test until 7 years after the feeding tube was placed. You almost always get you need to get one before you get a feeding tube. You should. I talked to one on my live one time. Her daughter has a feeding tube, which because Gypsy had that experience and her daughter can't speak, She has a lot of the things that Dee Dee made Gypsy have, of course. Oh, look, I got flagged for misinformation, which is not. So she actually was able to help her. She talked to her and all the questions she wishes she could ask her daughter. Gypsy was able to help her with that because she knows what it's like. And so, yeah, the fact that a swallow study test wasn't done until 7 years later, when that should have been the first thing, since she said she was having problems eating. But Gypsy always, there's pictures of her, I mean, eating stuff. Like, even though her mom said this.
So,
yeah, I mean,
it's
pretty evident.
You're not Gypsy, so it's like.
No, I know I'm not Gypsy. I'm basing it off of.
No. What I'm saying is, like, what makes my thought is, why doesn't Gypsy release, people have been releasing these videos. Why doesn't she release what evidence she has?
We have been doing that they twist everything. Look at this. The thing with that she could walk since she was 6 years old. Okay. Imagine your child. You have a child, I think, right? No?
Yeah,
Yes, no, it doesn't matter. Okay. Could you ever imagine your child telling you, or can you ever imagine your child being scared to tell you that they can walk because they think that you would love them more if they couldn't walk? Like, think about that. Gypsy's mother put her in a wheelchair when she was really young. And she just knows the things that her mom's told her. That story that's in that video, there's a record. I showed it the other day where a woman tells whoever she told this to that Dee Dee told her that same exact story. And it's not like she knew that Gypsy said that, And her mom told different stories of why she was paralyzed. So this is what Dee Dee told Gypsy. So over the years, so you got to think, she's a child and she's like, you have to be in a wheelchair. And she's just sitting in there for, whatever. And she's just, and as time goes on, she's like, okay, like I can walk, but it seems like being in here, it makes my mom like, whenever I try to get out, she gets mad at me. Whenever I get caught out of it, she yells at me or gets mad at me. Like, this has happened. Family members have seen this. So in her mind, as she's getting older, she's like, you figure 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. She's like, okay, this is just what is going to get my mom to love me. So when people hear that, I don't know what makes them think anything other than that. Your child should never come to you and say, not be able to come to you and tell you they can walk because they're afraid you won't love them. They'll love you more. It's common sense to me.
Let me thank some people. Hold on. Thank you so much to Farah, the Irish Arab, Salty Carolina, B, Taterbug, Hairspray, Crystal Pistol, Sarah, Vanity Darkness, Queenie Kong, Christy, Bethany K. Butler, and let me quickly follow everybody that sent 1,000 or more. I follow
Hayborn.
Hairspray. I just followed you. Thank you so much. Naughty Wendy. That's a cute name. I just followed you.
She's nice. She used to be mean, but now she's nice.
You know her?
Yeah, I know Naughty Wendy.
Salty Carolina. I just followed you. Okay.
Would your child ever? Do you think your child would ever fear? Do you think your child would ever think that you would love them more if they couldn't walk? That's what a parent would. Think about it. Parents that have children in wheelchairs, they would love to wake up one day and have their child walk. They would love that for them. So the fact that Gypsy was afraid to tell her mom she could walk, like, she's confused. It ain't that she lied to her mom. Her mom told her she needs to be in a wheelchair. She doesn't understand what her mom's doing as she's growing up. She doesn't at 8, 9, 10 years old. So until how she ran away, that's how her mom found out.
So
her mom always knew.
Allegedly,
that should be right there. Should be
this
simple.
Could be wrong, but allegedly, though, Gypsy did. There was an incident where she shot her mother in the face with a pellet gun.
In her face. It did not hit her face. Gypsy shot 10 times. It hit her 1 time. Okay, again, why do you think somebody would do that? Probably to get out of to get away from somebody. She tried to get away from her mom. She didn't want to unalive her. She wanted to hit her so she can get away from her. Or maybe she did want to unalive her. She said that it was to, like, get away from her. That, to me, that makes sense. Like, when somebody would either do that maliciously or to get away, why would she?
Why did she? I just still don't understand why she stayed after that. Like,
Because,
if things are so dysfunctional with your mother that you're shooting her with even a pellet gun or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an example that I always give. Okay, imagine there's a wife who gets beat every single day, but she has a job. So in the morning, she wakes up, she puts on makeup, she covers it up, she passes up her mom's house, her sister's house, her cousin's house, a police station, and then she goes to work, and then she plays all happy, and then she goes right back to her abuser. The most dangerous part of leaving abuse is leaving. You know, that's the most dangerous part, and it's the most scary part. And fear is like a muzzle. You got to think, okay, so her family failed her. I mean, she had aunts, she had cousins, she had people that seen her walk that didn't do anything. She had doctors. I mean, you figure she's like, none of these doctors are noticing this. She had DFS come to her house, and by the way, under suspicion of Munchausen by proxy. But yet, Christy and Mike made this up. There was multiple records showing that people had suspected that. Okay, let's see. The people that she told failed her.
Are there two different Christies in the picture?
No.
Who's Christy? Christy's her stepmother?
Yes, that's who they say came up with. Oh, by the way, Munchausen by proxy is not a defense for everyone. Like that's evidence. That's not defense. The defense would have been like battered child syndrome or duress. I mean, there's many different things, but people keep saying like that was the defense. They try. No, that would have been a piece of evidence. A piece. There's emotional abuse, physical abuse, isolation, parent alienation. There's so many different forms of abuse. They only focus on Munchausen by proxy for whatever reason.
And Christy's somebody that came
Her
up with
stepmom.
What?
Christy's the stepmom.
Yes, somebody. Does Gypsy get along with the stepmom?
Yes.
Still?
Yes. Look, why? I'm sure people, okay, look, a lot of people think that Christy's out to get Gypsy because Christy is so trusting and she has become friends with people that probably she shouldn't have trusted. And here's the thing. I try to tell people this way. Christy wants to humanize her family. So she talks to people that, you know, are not the nicest people that she tries to she wants them to see her as a human.
Somebody said though that Christy purposefully leaked pictures of Gypsy's baby.
No. Actually, what happened was case studies. Okay, and this was a plan. He never denied this. He like manipulated Christy, and they like bonded over not liking Ryan, so that way he can like he became friends with her, but fake friends. He did it with a burner phone and everything. It's this whole big old thing, and he let her speak to his child. Okay, so she felt this connection. So she showed pictures to him of Aurora, and he passed them around, not Christy. But they say, whoa, if Christy would have never gave it to him, absolutely, Christy was wrong for that. Absolutely, Christy was dead ass wrong for that. But Case, that's her grandchild. This is a grown ass stranger man on the internet. Why are you passing around baby pictures? You're the problem more than Christy, in my opinion. She trusted him. He let her speak to his child.
And all right, well, this one's almost.
But Christy was wrong though, so let's make that clear. She was wrong too. They were both wrong.
But she still has a good relationship with her.
Yes.
Does Christy and her father, do they live near Gypsy?
I mean, it's probably about the same, like about an hour or so.
Okay.
Not too far.
Let me thank some people. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Thank you to Farah, you legend. Pink Sands, appreciate you so much. KT, Crystal Pistol, Katie, the Dark Harley Quinn, Queenie, Sarah, Taterbug, and Mel. You all are so kind.
Thank you, everyone.
Let me follow everybody I said I would. I follow anybody that sends 1,000 or more in support. Okay, KT, I just followed you.
This life, Katie.
Okay.
Ivy, and I told y'all the rest already.
So,
words. Oh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet.
What is this about?
What?
This may not be true. What is this about? I wrote it in my notes. Bananas barbecue sauce.
Oh, you know what that's about? Okay, I'm gonna tell you because they'll never be able to get to see that video. So that is Nick made her do a humiliation test, and actually in that one, the transcripts that came out last year, the police transcribed it, and she said she's crying and visibly upset and begging him to let her like pass this test. Yeah, I wish they could see that one so they can actually see. I don't know how they watch those videos. Y'all don't see the parts in the videos where she's like, you know, before I met you, I thought like I would never, you know, no one ever saw me. I was just invisible and like I never fit in any place in the world. Like Because she was stuck in a wheelchair at home. Like, I don't see how they don't. It's Nick's videos that are like a crazy creepy. Like, you better obey me, or,
So you've met Gypsy a bunch of times. Have you met Ken as well?
Yeah, of course. I love Ken.
And
He's a good guy.
why do you think people keep bringing up this allegation that he's gay or bi? Is there any truth
Why
to
do
that?
people keep saying that I'm a trans woman? Because they're hateful, because they think it's some kind of insult. I think it's more insulting to that community that they use it as some insult. To be honest, because like, if he was gay, who the fuck cares, right? Like, and whose business is it? Whose business would it be other than his to put it out there if he was? Right? So, I think that I wish that community would wake up and realize that these people are actually being disgusting towards them, because they're doing it as a way to mock him, as if it's some bad thing. And just like they do with me, I think it's disgusting. I think they're hateful. I think they hate people.
But allegedly, it's more than just smack talk. I mean, it might not be true, but apparently he had a Grindr account.
No, that wasn't true though. That was a lie. That guy also said there was supposed to be the series that comes out, and that we was waiting for the trailer forever. Where's the trailer, Cowboy Bear? We still waiting for it. It's never coming.
And then why did some people tell me, I mean, I don't know the backstory, but that people allege that Gypsy is or has done or said racist things?
Like what?
I don't know.
I would love to know the racist. Becca Scoops, on the other hand, she has done and said very racist things and homophobic things. But she said same sex. Marriage is the next Armageddon, and she said that. She said a lot of things. Just put it that way. Yeah, y'all don't want to bring that up, but y'all want to lie about Gypsy being racist. Like, racist how?
There's some wait, I wrote hold on, I wrote the guy's name.
Y'all don't want me to bring that up, but y'all keep lying.
This Dan guy, Dan Glidewell, that's somebody that she met at a convention.
Yes. Oh, Savannah, I'm lying. Go look at my YouTube video on Becca Scoops. I got proof. Anyways, what?
Dan Glidewell. That's somebody that she met at a convention. Did she have a sexual relationship with him?
She had, sexual, like, over the internet. Like, she only met him, like, the time she met him at the convention, and then when she ran away. And he had gotten into a bar fight that night and got a spinal injury, so they weren't bumping uglies, for one. She pecked him. Then she gave him a kiss on the lips, like a little peck. And they both have said that. He said that their relationship was strictly online. And he never said that he said that Gypsy didn't introduce him to role play. He gave her a taste. He got a taste. He already knew about it, but talking to her, he got a taste of it. Like, because they
so that's what I need clarity. So role play was something that Gypsy initiated?
With who?
With Dan.
Okay, think about this. So Dan's a 30-year-old something guy that's attracted to a girl in a wheelchair that looks like she's 12. What do you think? Let's be honest. No. I think that they did it together. You know the type of role playing they did? Like freaking Superman and Lois Lane. Like, it wasn't like no vampire shit. And Demona and graping and shit like that.
When Gypsy was with Ryan, did you meet him as well?
No, actually, I didn't meet Ryan. Ryan doesn't like me either. But no, when Gypsy was with Ryan, to me, she lived a sad life. She had to be home all the time. He was very controlling. He wouldn't even let her go to the apartment gym, like, without him. He wouldn't let her go swimming because it was cold. Like, he's her dad. I think Gypsy could do whatever the hell she wants, right? She's a grown ass woman. If she wants to go swimming in the cold water, so what? I think one thing I loved about Ken the first time I met him is that, they weren't living together yet, and I don't know, he just gave so much freedom to Gypsy. Like, he wants her to go off with friends. He wants her to experience things that she never got to experience. Whereas Ryan was very like, you're all mine. Like, how dare you go to your family's house without me? You're mine. Like, I've been waiting for you for.
But he wasn't physically abusive.
No, no, he has a bad temper. I think both of them can have a bad temper, but that I know of, he's never gotten a physical with Gypsy.
Okay, hold on. Let me thank some people quickly. Thank you so much to Farah, Kai Sue, Monica, KT, Crystal, The Real, Bethany, Queenie, Hello Starlight, Mel, and Hairspray. All right, we'll do one more
Go ahead.
and then we'll talk some other time, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
I just definitely wanted to come up and tell you that about that, because I mean, she was pretty positive about, was pretty confident about that election business. That's because she's a liar. Just like for 4 books, she doesn't even have 4 books. Okay. And you know, in her last book, you know what she did? She wrote herself a letter from Dee Dee. How weird is that? Fancy wrote herself a letter from Dee Dee from the grave.
And did
and she was kidnapped. Fancy was kidnapped.
I
had to tell you that.
I am fairly new to the lore, as they might say.
Yeah.
The feeding tube thing is pretty wild to me. Are there any other instances that are like crazy like that? That's like, if you just accept this to be true, then it's most likely it's true that she was abused. Like, is there anything else in addition to the feeding tube?
Okay, this. Okay.
Like what's the biggest bombshell? Like the biggest craziness?
To me, it's this. It's really simple. Oh, you know what she said in the video the other day? Her mom told her you can you know, she has a 21 rule for dating, but then her mom said, well, no, it's not about being 21. You could be 21 or maybe 50. It depends on when you're mature. Like, her mom got to decide when she's mature enough. That's weird. Like, she's a grown ass woman. But these are the things. This is what I always tell everybody. No mother, for anything, unless you have either a mental illness or you're a monster, would put their child in a wheelchair, shave their child's head when she doesn't have cancer.
So when she was at home,
a baby bottle and a diaper. Sorry, that alone is what?
When she was at home with her mother privately, not out in public, she would use the wheelchair at home.
Yes, remember, she lied to her mom. You see, they can't go with both things. They can't decide that she was okay. Let me get in serious mode, okay? So that's I want to point out these things because it's important, okay? So they say that Gypsy never had to be in the wheelchair all the time, but they also say that she lied to her mom about being able to walk. So which one is it? You can't walk and lie. So was she walking around going up to her mom, I can't walk? Like, so I believe that she was Gypsy. Those videos were taken when her mom was outside of the house, like running an errand. That's why if you look at the timestamps of them, they're like 1 o'clock in the day, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. They're not like overnight. And then as far as the phone, she would tuck it by the bed, and she always slept in her mom's bed. That's another thing. She had to sleep in her mom's bed every night. She never slept in her own room. She slept in her mom's bed.
With her mother?
With her mother.
Even
when she got in trouble, her mom actually attached her to her.
Even in her 20s?
Even until the last day she was there, she slept with her mother in the bed.
I mean, there's no proof of that, but...
No, the proof of that would be everything that's around. Like, Gypsy's room looks like it's just like her bed's full of toys. Like, she has, like, you know how you have 2 nightstands? Like, you would, like, Dee Dee stuff's over there. You have Gypsy stuff over here. You got her CPAP machine. Which, she doesn't have asthma, like Fancy said, still to this day. And she also, you know what she's talking about when she said, like, it's, numb legs? When she was pregnant, she made one video about her pregnancy, and she talked about, you know, like, she's talking about her symptoms. She's like, right now my legs have been getting a little tired. So now everybody thinks her legs are still bad, like her mom said, because she was pregnant and said her legs. Yeah. So no, I mean, you can tell by what's in the room that she sleeps in there.
So here's my last question.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this is something for you and her to reflect on. Does she think, do either of you or both of you think that the interest, that this community of people that are obsessively watching, that interest might wane, it might diminish a bit if you all don't feed it?
Oh, we didn't. Gypsy left the internet for 3 months. Until the other day, never posted a video since August. Okay? I go live and do, like, recently I've been talking about her again, but I had gone live for months. And I mean, she'd be mentioned here and there because, I mean, she is my friend. She comes in and people bring her up. But let me tell you, people come in there and mention her every single day, though. People make videos about it still every single day. People still harass us every single day. I think that it'll die down one day. I mean, who knows? Me and Gypsy talked about this like before. We're like, what if 40 years from now, these people are like going crazy and we're just like taking it back, just having a good life and like not paying them any attention. And I even made AI images of them old doing it, and it was really funny. But I imagine that this will look up, Perez. This is the last and final thing. These videos, there's nothing else after this. They tried everything they trying to put her back in jail. You didn't know that?
For what?
For her crime. Because Dee Dee didn't get justice, even though someone's serving a life sentence. Oh, by the way, Nick did get offered 2 plea deals.
She can't be back in jail because there's double jeopardy.
I know. But did you hear me? Because that's important. Nick was offered 2 plea deals.
He had a public defender.
No, I'm just saying because people act like he wasn't, but he was. I'm just saying.
Hold on, let me thank some people. Thank you so much to Taterbug, The Real Bethany, Sarah, Queenie, Darth, Hairspray, Savannah, Danielle, and Nancy. Appreciate y'all so much. Well, I appreciate you getting, like I said, I like to hear both sides.
Yeah. And make them show you proof. I mean, look, what somebody said before I go, also, no, I don't think it'll off anytime soon. They call every person who's ever been on Lifetime show, like the tarot, even down to the tarot card reader, they harassed them. Some man got fired from his job because of them. I mean, these people harass the fuck out of people. They call every single person, the psychiatrist, their couples counselor, they were harassing her business. Like, it's that crazy. But anyways, so yeah, but I'm telling you, I'm posting those Nick videos tonight. So
tag me or DM me.
Yeah, I will. But have a good night though.
All right. Good to see you. Bye.
Thank you.
It's so weird because I'm like trying to remain present and focused, and my stomach is just like, there's a situation happening here. Okay. We can do 1 or 2 so you can debrief me and correct anything that you believe was wrong. And
so I'm going to correct it. I'm going to flip my camera though, hon, because I want to show you this really fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Can we start off with the whole feeding tube thing? Is that true?
Yes. So that's what I was getting ready to show you. I don't know if you can see my screen, but it's a letter for SSI. It says, this letter is in reply to your request for summary statement on Gypsy Rose Blanchard regarding her application for disability benefits. Gypsy is a 9-year-old female who I have cared for since 2000. Gypsy has a history of developmental delay, impairment division, hearing, microcephaly, and seizure disorder, who has a history of GERDs and severe feeding aversion.
Sorry, pause. Who wrote this?
One of the doctors that took care of her.
Okay.
Gypsy is fearful of eating, and we had to place a peg tube for nutritional purposes. Prior to the peg tube, Gypsy had undergone intensive evaluation and admitted for treatment at the for her feeding aversion by the feeding hospital. She was not able to consume enough calories by mouth to ensure her survival. In addition to other impairments, Gypsy is a very anxious child. Sincerely yours.
I mean, I don't think so here's my initial thought. I don't think a doctor would lie. I mean, there might be some shady doctors, but so this that you just showed me, I'm sure that Bree, her friend, has responded to this to other people. What does Bree say about that?
I don't know what she says about the letter itself. She just says that her mom forced the doctor to do it. But Gypsy herself
I don't think a doctor would be forced. I don't think a doctor would do that unless it was truly necessary, right?
Exactly. That's all of our point. But she's sticking with her mom basically went in there and said, do this. And they did. But Gypsy was in the feeding hospital for 6 months. So even if her mom was doing Munchausen by proxy, 6 months under doctor care, you can't just say, hey, do this and sit in there for 6 months and the doctor's not catch on. Thank you, guys.
So what was the first big thing that came out? Was the Joey King movie the first big thing? The Act, I think it was called.
I think there was something before The Act, but I do know Hulu did The Act. Then there was Gypsy's Revenge, and then there was another one.
The Act. What was their spin on things? What was their take? What did they claim happened? Did you watch
Dee
it?
wasn't. I watched it a long time ago, if I remember correctly. Basically, that Dee was an overbearing parent, and that all of it was fake when it wasn't.
So she was in a hospital for 6 months?
Yes.
And I would imagine when she was there, she was probably under the care of multiple healthcare professionals.
Yes. So I wanted to show you one more thing, because I have another counter. Because she said, bring proof. So as you can see right here, as soon as it adjusts, this is Gypsy Rose Blanchard's medical file. This is an
How
EEG.
is this made public?
Fancy. So
And
it says
she gave this all to Fancy?
Yes. It says the impression of her EEG. This is an abnormal EEG due to spikes and waves in the right central temporal. So she needed the seizure medicine. It's not something made up by mom. And another one, another big one, because you asked about the bananas. She says Nick forced her to do that. And the crying in the tub with the barbecue sauce, that is the accurate summation of the video. We haven't seen the video as of this point, though. However, we just watched a video yesterday, or Into the Weeds just posted it on their YT, where Gypsy talks about learning how to suck weenus using a banana that she would practice on. But it gets worse, Perez. In the emails.
Second, Audrey. Apparently Gypsy's here. I would love to just go live with you directly and ask you as a novice, I guess, as somebody new to all of this. I just have a conversation. I guess my guess is you probably will say no, but go live now and I'll request you.
And I would say do it, Gypsy. If you have nothing to hide, stop having others speak for you by proxy.
Yeah.
Did I win one? Oh my God, y'all are amazing.
Let me thank some people. Congrats.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on. Thank you to Miss Traumatos. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Lil Bear. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Taterbug. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Scrappy. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Magic in the Chaos.
He lost, but he did
Let
have
me
12
follow
wins.
everybody that I said I would. I follow anybody
Did
that's
I
in the
win?
thousands
Did I lose?
more.
I don't know.
Lil Bear, I just followed you. Thank you for the
won?
support. Kai Sue, I just followed you. Thank you for
Did
the
I win?
support. Monica, I just followed you. Thank you for the support.
I won. Aw,
Mrs. Trauma, I just followed
you're
you.
amazing. Thank
Ashley,
you.
I just followed you. Send a follow request. You're private. And then Queenie Kong, I just followed you as
But
well.
it's my obsession. I like the truth.
Let's do another one because I don't think. Well, if Gypsy does go live, y'all let me know because I think that would mean she wants to chat with me. But I'm gonna assume she doesn't. I would listen. I would probably not go live with me either because that would get headlines. If she went live with me, it would get like mainstream media attention, and maybe she doesn't want that.
I mean, I think she does. She wants to clear her name, so why not do it on her own would be my thought. I want to finish what I was saying, though. The whole banana thing. So in her prison emails, she talks about whenever she went to, I call it the chow line. I don't know what prison actually calls it. But at breakfast, how they had bananas, and she stole some to put up both orifices. And that's her words, not mine. In prison, she was stealing them. So she was practicing with them whenever she was with her mom. And we're going to say practicing in prison too.
Wait,
thank you, guys.
Somebody told me, apparently she made false allegations about some other inmate. Is that accurate?
Yes, it is. That's in prison emails too. She said that the girl sexually assaulted her. And whenever she realized it was holding up the girl's release, she went and told them the truth that it was a consensual situation between them.
Did
She
she get
also,
any? Did she get any additional time for doing that?
no, most of the time you don't unless you broke a legit, like, real world law. Thank you.
Interesting. All right, let me ask you any of my questions then that I didn't.
I did have another photo. I got to
Oh,
find it though.
a photo of what?
More evidence.
Oh, show me. I love
Let
it.
me let
I'm
me pull it up. So
invested
it's,
now.
this
I'm
has
pumped.
Ashley Baby's face on it, but let me flip my camera. So Bree said that Gypsy only shot her mom one time. This is Dee Dee's emergency room record for it. And you can see all the little spots on there where they retrieved pellets from Dee Dee's body. And that was
Wow.
in June of 2011. And like I said, Ashley Baby's the one who got it. She's so beautiful. I love her. So shout out to her. But okay, she said bring proof, so I requested up so that I could show you the proof because I'm
I
all about facts.
I listen. This is why I love hearing both sides because it's important to see things, not just hear them. But also to hear both sides. Wow.
You're mind blown.
Yeah, I'm still trying to process everything. It's pretty wild. Um,
Also, her mother was ill whenever she took her life. She was basically bedridden with diabetes and supposedly she has Parkinson's, and that's per Gypsy's words that she had it in a message she sent one of the neighbors. And a lot of people say it's not true because it's not on the autopsy. However, I went through all the photos, and you know how medicines, like the first, like it has a code on it. So it's the National Drug Code. And you can look it up, and ropenetrol is one of the medicines that Dee Dee was on. And ropenetrol is only given for two things: restless leg syndrome and Parkinson's. So it's a whole Perez.
yeah. Lil Bear, thank you.
You guys.
Um, are you doing social media full time these days?
No, I work. I have a real job. I'm not in the creator fund. My stuff gets reported too much, so I get kicked out.
That's annoying.
It's okay. I make money at my real big girl job, and so does my husband. Our bills are paid, so it's okay. I do this for fun.
Hey. Um, is there anybody that I have not spoken to that you think I should? Wait, what's that Ashley girl's name?
Ashley Baby.
I think I might have
Thank
followed
you.
her, but I'll make sure to follow her if I'm not. Ashley. So is
Go
she
ahead.
somebody that I should chat with? Not
Absolutely.
tonight.
Ashley's
I'm probably logging off after Audrey, but I'll make a note.
Ashley
Um,
Baby will make you laugh your ass off. Like, she has a great delivery. I love her.
okay, and 1980, yes.
Yes, 1980 millennial. She can tell you all about the prison emails, babe.
Okay, you guys. Well, hold. Let me thank some people. Oh, it's not over yet. I think I have to go to the bathroom again. So
You're trying to hold in.
yeah. Hold on. Okay. Thank you so much to Lil Bear, Kimberly, Taterbug, First Time Cat Mom, Chels, Queenie, Danielle, Laura, Access to Adventures, Sheena, and everybody else. You guys are awesome. And it was
Thank you so much. I don't know how to click to see
Oh, wait a
who
minute,
gave
wait a
what,
minute,
so
wait a
I
minute. Hold on. I
apologize.
do have one last question.
Okay.
What's the we're not gonna do a battle because whatever. Is there beef or drama? What happened between Gypsy and Jeffree Star?
Okay. So they went live together, and then Jeffree was
Regularly?
live
Like a lot
in
or?
right after she got out, I think. And they went live together, and then He had made a video, and I don't remember his exact quote, but he said something about watching his back with Gypsy Rose and something about a mother. And then people kept saying for him to collab. And he said Jeffree Star Cosmetics will not collab with a schmurderer. And so she got butthurt. But I mean, technically she is a convicted schmurderer. So anyway, so they have beef now.
Okay. All right. Well, it was so good to see you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Have a
you
good
too.
night.
You too, hon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I have to log off. And oh my God. I'm trying to remember everything. Let me make sure I'm following everybody that I said I would. Kimberly, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. First time cat mom, I just followed you. Thank you for the support. I don't know if I'll be able to go live tomorrow because I don't know how I'm going to feel after the procedure. Oh God, I appreciate. Oh my God. Okay, child. Okay, thank you all so much for your support, especially to Farah, the Irish Arab MVP. Bless you. Thank you so much, Farah, the Irish Arab, Lil Bear, and everybody else. Have a wonderful night.